board stops moving, you're not able to make this cut. Let's say sparks come out of this machine, you see smoke. Anything that is irregular, this is the process what you do. Okay, your hands stay right here. Your feet stay in the same place. Our off switch is right down here. What you guys are going to do is pivot your hips, or twerk, if you will. Turn the machine off. Stand right here until that blade comes to a complete stop. All right? If you get out of the way early, even if the machine is off, the blade is moving, you're still in danger of a kickback. Wait until this blade comes to a complete stop, and then pull your material out, come and find me, and we'll figure out what's going on. Okay? It happens when blades get dull, the boards kind of seem to want to jump up once they get through the back of the blade. And if that happens, it's not a big deal. Just come and tell me what's going on, and we'll change the blade out. If you're the person that it happened to, I'll say, here, I'll show you, I'll teach you how to change the blade out, and you'll learn something new. So, 15 is false, right, hold board until blade stops. Go ahead and work the machine off. You can add that if you like. 16, if the fence is less than 4 inches, you must remove the guard and no push stick is needed. Okay, this is different this try. This is probably brand new to a lot of you guys. So, when you are making a cut, you need to either have the guard or a push stick. Okay, and my magic number is 3 inches. Okay, so if the board that you're cutting, if the finished width is less than 3 inches, you actually need to take this guard off. Because when we come down to these close quarter things, that guard will just get in the way right here. What you need instead is a push stick. Okay, they look like this. They're designed to keep your hands away from the blade. And they come with a little cleat back here. This one's kind of coming off, but down the road I'll have some of you guys rip some of these out for me on the outside. This is what that cut will look like. Okay? No guard. You'll have a push stick. And this will be very close. The second cut that you'll make is with a piece of bigger stock. So it's greater than 3 inches. And I want you guys to take good notes on this. I know the question isn't worded the best, but 3 inches. If it's greater than 3 inches, let's say that I want to take 1 inch. Let's say I want to take 5 inches off of this thing. I want to cut this thing right down the middle. I'm going to need the guard because my finished length, or my finished width rather, is 5 inches. I'm going to install my guard. Now, this is kind of really finicky, but this is a good learning opportunity. See these little teeth right here? They fall down occasionally. Just make sure they put back here when you're putting the guard back in. Otherwise, the throat won't go in correctly, okay? Sometimes they don't like to play along. Get that there, nice and tight. Reinstall the throat. Crucial part right here, crucial part. Make sure you actually bring the guard down. Last trimester we began, I don't know how many kids made their big cuts with the guard fully out of the way. Okay? The reason this is here to just give yourself an extra half an inch so your fingers stay out of the blade. A better rule of thumb to keep your thumb will be to keep your hands out of this red zone altogether. Okay? So if I were making this cut, this one right here, the way I would do it is I've still got my left hand right here like I was saying, but I'm going to position my right hand, the hand that drives this piece through the machine, I'm going to position it back right here. Now, if I were to use a push stick, I'd lose a lot of leverage back here, and I actually install one pivot point that could make this thing kind of go wonky on it, and it won't give you a straight cut, and you've got that for a kickback. Okay. So I'm going to use my fingers because I can hold this thing with my thumb looped around the backside, out of the line of the blade, of course. Have this thing, my hand back here. Make sure it's tight against the fence and push it through all the way to Adam. So for the purposes of the test, you guys are going to write false. You can put 3 inches in there and just put maybe a less than symbol Less than 3 inches, no guard and push stick. Greater than 3 inches, you need a guard and no push stick. I know that's a big one. Do we have any questions on that? Okay. We'll power through the rest of them, so some of us can start to cut. 17. While cutting on the table saw without a guard, it is okay to use your fingers to guide the board through the cut. False. That is false and correct. That is correct. False. 17 is false. When you take this guard off, you need to have your push stick. All right? You're cutting with one or the other. Never both. Never neither. 18 is true. If you are ripping small material without the guard, you must always use a push stick. True. True. Kind of the same as the other. 19. When cutting by yourself, it is okay to reach over the blade while the blade is still running. Almost all day long. And I get it. When you guys get used to running this thing, it's going to become like tying shoes. It's going to be so simple to you, but please stay disciplined. Especially when this guard is on, it's hard to see that that blade is still spinning, okay? So when you make your cut, you turn the machine off, stand here and wait, okay? Like the story I told you earlier about that blade still spinning when the kid walked away. We got to protect ourselves, okay? And even with the guard on or off, you're never going to reach over to try and grab, okay? Some of the most skilled woodworkers have this happen to them, and I don't want it to happen to you guys. Now, one way to avoid that is to have someone catch for you. So if I was going to cut, let's say I was going to cut this great big piece, and maybe I will, just give a good demo. Excuse me. So, if you guys are cutting the material, and if it's your practice cut, it's kind of the better way to say it, but you need to make sure that you push the material all the way through to the back of the saw, okay? So you should push this material all the way through until you're past the guard or past the red danger zone, okay? I know it seems overkill because you're through all the way here, but even if this piece is touching the blade just a little bit and it pinches between the fence and the blade, they can come back at you and nail you, okay? And I get that you guys want to keep this stuff nice. And one way you guys can do that is have a friend. Now, Adam was in my construction trades class. He's been fabulous. He's going to help me out. When you stand up, he's going to actually catch this piece. And I'm going to have you guys watch exactly what his hands do. It sounds exactly like what I'm saying, okay? So he's going to catch this. So I'm just going to run through what we do. I'm just going to run through the process. So before we even start, I'm going to check and make sure this blade is tall enough to support the cut all the way through. It's actually a little high. So I am going to drop this down just a tad. That's looking good. I've got my fence already set. I'm going to drop my guard down. I'm going to get my piece set up. I'm going to put my hands in position, my feet in position, feet and hands into position. This is tight along the fence, and my left hand is going to support that all the way through. Right hand is going to drive it through the blade. Now I'm ready to turn the machine on. I've got power. I've got all my stuff ready. Adam's going to catch for me. Here we go. Wait until the blade stops. I can hear it now, but when everything's going, you're not going to be able to hear it. You step to the side, see that blade has stopped. Reach in and grab my scrap. I keep garbage cans under here, so you guys have no scrap. You can just put them underneath there. I'll take my piece here, double check my measurement before I move on, okay? Because let's say I was 1/8 of an inch too big, I would reset my fence, cut off that little sliver. If you guys just cut it and then walk away and someone snags you, It's not fun to have to go get in the back of the line. And number 20, whenever using the SAI, you always follow the safety rules and instructions of the teacher of the shop. That is a pledge, and that is true. All right? If you write false, you lose your privileges in here. That is always true. It's the same in all these tests. Right here at 113, does that sound right? Yeah. Okay. Wow, we got a lot of time. We can probably stop. Thank you.